Hello everyone, welcome to a new trip. We have talked on this channel a lot of how flat Iloilo is, so we thought this day we're gonna take a drive up into the mountains. We were going to just drive for about 2 hours and then turn around and go, 2 hours back. And I was thinking we would get to the Antiki sign up in the mountains. Since this is a very long trip in video time speaking, I will divide it up into about 4 pieces, I think, about 1 hour each. So strap in and let's go. It seems like we will have nice weather today. That would be a nice change from the latest two videos where it has been raining a little bit. So we will go down to Oton and then Tigbauan and then up into the mountains towards Antiki. We have been this road before, at least until Tigbauan, I think. I think we turned around there last time we were on that piece of road. Nice driving there, Tex. Last time we went through the mountains, I think it was about a year ago. It looked like nice weather, but in the mountains it really rained heavily. So let's see if we have better luck this time. And that time the roads were in a horrid state. There had been a lot of rain and landslides, so let's see if they have fixed it up. To the right is the copy and printer shop we were at the last video to have our copies made. And in the last video we took a right here to go to Santa Barbara. So today we're gonna go left to go to Oton. And as I have mentioned many times before, going straight to go to San Miguel. Before there was an LTO here to the right. LTO is Land and Transportation Office here in the Philippines. They are responsible for the driver's licenses and registration plates and those kind of things. Unfortunately, they had been closed since way before we came into this area. Nice and hot weather today, so it's nice to keep working on my farmer's stand. To the left, we have the entrance to Savannah Subdivision. So I had a viewer ask me about prices for rental units here. He asked if he could find anything below 20,000 pesos. And yes, of course, you can find very cheap accommodations here. It depends on your level of comfort, of course, but for 20k, you would get a nice house here in the Savannah Subdivision. Might be unfurnished, but I've seen furnished with simple furniture for below 10k also, a small house. We rent a big house, one of the biggest kind I have here in the subdivision, and we'd pay 20k a month for an unfurnished house. So yes, you can easily find a place to stay for less than 20k a month. Unless you want a condo in the city, then it might be a hard buy to find anything for that money. In my case, 20k is just the rent. We have to pay utilities up on top of that. And that is usually how it is here in the Philippines. You pay the utilities on top of your rent. As in most places in the world, I guess. I keep mentioning it in my videos, but for me, coming from Sweden, I am amazed about how green everything is here. This bridge here has been under renovation since we got here, and there is nothing happening here. It just gets worse and worse for every time we pass here. I'm not sure who is responsible for this, but they should get her act together and fix it right up. Another thing I think is amazing with the Philippines is the weather. To be able to go out the door in any day of the years, on any time of the day, with just shorts and t-shirt and not being cold, that is for me amazing. Have been here more than a year now, 1.5 years, and I'm still sometimes in the morning think, oh, I need to bring my jacket because I'm going out now. But now I have never had to take on or extra sweater or jacket to not feel cold. So that is for me one of the biggest reasons I really love it here. And yes, I still think it is exotic to see palm trees every day. Here we have a fully loaded little multi-cab. In general, this road down to Oton is pretty nice, smooth and pretty well maintained. The Oton Fire Department. Yeah, so now we are in Oton, people. Coming up to a crossing here. Many people on tricycles there. Yeah, let's follow that local driver. Go to the right of the cars. Is this driver too going to do? No, he's stopping. Okay, let's go down here and wait for the truck. I don't want to be squeezed by him. So this road follows the coast. The next bigger town is Tigbauan on this road. Here to the right we have Gaisano capital Oton, a little shopping mall. Here you have Pure Gold, a supermarket. The weather still seems to be on our side. We do know that weather can change in just a few minutes, so fingers crossed so far. Not too much traffic this day. There seems to be going on some kind of building to the left here. I think there will be more beach resorts in this area. You can't really see the beach from here because there is a lot of trees and stuff, and I'm not sure exactly how close we are to the water. But there is some construction going on in some of the big empty lots here along this road. The red sign here to the left says Amnesia Resort. I think that this is a fun name for a resort. I guess they're selling really strong alcoholic drinks there. This is a big nice road too, 2 lanes in each direction, and so far there hasn't been that much drying rice here, taking up 1 lane in each direction. There is a lot of schools here in the Philippines. Actually, there is way more schools than I see back home in Sweden. I don't know how many students there are in every school or every class here, but there is a lot of schools. There's one suicide rider there on the jeepney in front of us. I'm not sure I would like to stand there in these speeds they're driving here on the roads. This is also happening a lot. People driving in the opposite direction on the wrong side of the street because they are going someplace just up the road or something. Yeah, you have to be careful of that as well, especially if it is a tricycle or something bigger coming that way. And all of a sudden there is no more 4 lanes, just 2 lanes over a bridge here. Not much signs that makes you aware about lanes ending, but that is how it is here in the Philippines. And now we're welcome to Tigbauan. So welcome to Tigbauan, people. Seems to be a little bit more cloud now in the distance, so that might be warning signal for our climb up into the mountains later. For returning viewers, you might have seen us stopping here to the left to buy some dried fish. That is a local delicacy, they say. I'm not too fond of it. It's kind of okay to eat unless it's too salty, but the smell when they're cooking it is not that, let us say, it's not that yummy. Some kind of fiesta going on in Tigbauan these days. Coming up to the left is Conchas del Mar. For you people who have watched Texas Filipino, that is where he's living. Lot of construction going on here as well. As most places we see when we are out driving, there's a lot of construction going on everywhere. So this is Tigbauan town with all the services, banks and fast food places and all the things you need. To the left here you can find the public market. It took us about 30 minutes to get here for those who's wondering. Well, you can see it on the counter on the video, of course. So that means we are about halfway on today's video. I was getting a little bit worried about the cloud cover here, because I thought I had my share of rain this week. But yeah, we will see later. Seems like there's some kind of construction going on. So let's see if we can speed this up a little bit. Here we go. Yeah, there's some kind of road construction going on here. One lane only open here. It always takes some time. Luckily there's not too much traffic today. Seems to be a little bit more traffic going in the other direction. Nice tree-lined road here. You can feel the temperature drop as soon as you get into the shaded area, even though it's a little bit cloudy now. Again, we are coming a bit away from the city. More people are choosing not to use their helmets. Here to the left, you have the exact training center for seafarers and ship crew and those kind of jobs. They have a few buildings there formed like ships. I guess they do the training there. Now we can see the sea here, so time to make a quick stop and fix some camera equipment. Here we go. So now we can show you a little bit from the sides of the road what the view is. We're still working on getting that camera handling better, but yeah, that is what it is for the moment. Practice makes perfect, as they say. Very nice view here over the ocean. Beach resort here. Someone has crashed into the fence there, it looks like. Welcome to Guimbal. A nice church there. Very nice entryway to this town. Here to the left we have the plaza and the church. Very nice plaza. Here's something they call the trading center. I'm not sure if it is the public market as well. Haven't really explored this town. Perhaps time to do that in a later video. Very nice with all this yellow through all of the town. And we come to the bridge leaving the town. When you look at the clouds over there. You can't even see the mountains for that much cloud. That doesn't look too good. Some nice houses here, and another church. Lots of tricycles here waiting for a passenger. Usually you can see the mountains here, but there is so much cloud, so it's hard to see anything. Again, we have a very sudden stop of a lane. The lane just stopped existing there. That's why you can't drive too fast here, especially at night. I've been saying it many times, and that is the truth. And once again, no more lane. Here someone has built a very nice house just at the beach. the people living here really have close access to the beach. Once again, we have 2 lanes in each direction on a quite nice and smooth road. Yeah, I didn't more than say that, and then a bridge came and it was really bouncy there. It's really cloudy now. It is nice because it's not that hot to drive anymore, but it makes me worry about how the weather will be up in the mountains. I have mentioned it before, but these yellow buses we see everywhere on the road here is Ceres Liner. They are the major transportation company, I think, here on the Panay Island anyway. They have bus routes that takes you to every place on the island. Here we have some bridge construction going on. It seems like they're gonna build another bridge, so we have 2 lanes in each direction in the future. Some nice houses that seems to have beach access. We talked early in the video about getting a place to rent when you come to the Philippines. The best way is actually to go out and walk the streets to look for signs that says for sale or for rent, or ask the trike drivers. They usually have someone they know or know about who is selling or renting out a place. You can also check Facebook Marketplace, of course, but sometimes it tends to like the people that are advertising online is mostly aimed at towards foreigners or people with a lot of money. So the best deals can probably be had if you walk the streets and find a place. Some newly built houses, it seems like. Again, we see a lot of trike riders waiting for a customer. That probably means that there is a school nearby that's soon gonna have a lunch break. Here to the right is Iloilo Science and Technology University. I think it was in the last video we were talking about fast driving trikes. They're not that common, but we have one here passing us on the inside. Again, with the people who are using the bicycles in this heat, and not just to transport from A to B, they are actually using it to exercise. And you should know that this is like 32, 33 degrees in the shadow. So this video is close to 1 hour now. That unfortunately means that my battery in my GoPro is about to go out, because that is the worst part with the GoPro. You just get about 1 hour of battery time. So it's time for me to stop and change the battery. So tomorrow we will continue our journey to the Antique sign up in the mountain. So thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and see you tomorrow. Have a nice day.